Linn Bulldogs Coach's Corner, a service of Blue Valley Technologies, the Blue Valley Insurance Agencies, Midwest Products, and Kuhlman Implement and Hardware.
Since 1935, farmers have relied on sales and service from Kuhlman Implement and Hardware in Linn. Your certified AGCO Gale, Gleaner, Husqvarna, and Massey Ferguson dealer, Kuhlman can service tractors and farm equipment as well as automotive. They'll keep you going with any job around the farm, stocking hardware, parts, electrical, and plumbing supplies, as well as custom-made chains and hydraulic hoses. Count on Kuhlman Implement and Hardware in Linn.
As a farm or ranch owner, you've invested heavily in your agribusiness, especially in your livestock. Protecting them from accidents, fires, and other natural disasters is crucial for your farm's success. At Blue Valley Insurance, we recognize the importance of your animals as assets to your livelihood. Visit our offices in Linn, Greenleaf, Hanover, or Marysville to explore comprehensive livestock insurance options tailored to your needs. Safeguard your farm's future with Blue Valley Insurance today.
In today's world, everyone is searching for answers. If cows are laying down, will it rain? Does gum really stay in your stomach for 7 years? How about Bigfoot? With so many mysteries, it's nice to have one clear answer. Fiber. Blue Valley Technologies proudly provides a robust fiber network with symmetrical speeds and unmatched reliability. And with 24/7 support, we are always here when you need us. Blue Valley Technologies Fiber Internet, because some things just shouldn't be a mystery.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
Welcome into the Linn Bulldogs Coach's Corner program, joined today with girls basketball head coach Trevor Kuhlman. Coach, welcome back into the program this season. You guys had a chance to catch the court here earlier this week, so how do you feel the team adjusted here to the new year?
Yeah, we got a lot of pieces back, trying to find that footing and that rhythm, get our legs back under us, but we've been fortunate. We've been able to start the year off with 2 wins and probably haven't really even came close to playing good at this point. But we've had a lot of different girls step up. I felt we've been very balanced with our scoring, and defensively, I think the girls are communicating and playing a lot better than they did last year. So that's a positive thing right now.
And you mentioned that term there, a lot of experience back for your team. I guess what does your numbers look like this season?
Yeah, we're up to 11 girls, which for us is exciting because it's the first time in 2 years we've been able to play 5-on-5 in practice, which, until you have to deal with that, you don't realize how big of a thing that can be. So, that's been nice for our kids, gives us a little more depth, and, getting to play JV games too. That's kind of going a long way for us right now.
I know talking with every coach, even us during football season, just having those numbers to be able to compete in practice, speaks volumes throughout the season. And, you guys had a really good run last year, obviously fell short of a state title there versus Hanover. But does that run kind of give these girls a little more, I guess I'll call it confidence going into this season?
Yeah, I think that's, confidence is probably the right word for it. I think it started clear back last fall, making it to state volleyball, and then, basketball this year and basketball last year, and then volleyball this year. It just kind of winning becomes contagious, and I think our kids have figured out, when you work hard, you do the right things, you get rewarded for it. So hopefully we can keep that trend going.
And we'd mentioned it, bring back a good number, but you do lose some pieces. Marcella, most notably down in the post, is gone this season. So how do you make adjustments in terms of kind of filling the void that now she's left?
Yeah, I think it just provides opportunities for some other girls to step up. The last couple games, I felt Jenny Turkis played really well for us. She started last year. Izzy Ruggie, probably hasn't played the way she's wanted to play to this point, but she still brought a lot of positive things to the floor. And seeing some of those girls kind of step up and take on bigger roles, that's the challenge every year, but they haven't shied away from it, so we're pretty excited about that.
And you mentioned earlier, too, you're able to pick up 2 wins here early in the season over Osborne and Canton Galvin, that Gossel tournament. What does this tournament allow you to kind of, see from your team in these kind of quick turnarounds, playing Saturday, then Monday, and you kind of get this week off, but then turn around and go right back at it Friday and Saturday?
I really like this tournament just because we're seeing teams that we don't normally see. It's a lot of schools, 1A D1 or 1A D2, kind of in that range for us. So we kind of have an idea what the rest of the state is bringing to the table. But at the same time, it's nice just to be playing games and kind of break up some of that practice time.
And I've kind of asked most of the coaches this week about this, playing a non-conference schedule that has some high-level opponents. You alluded to it there. And then, next couple weeks, you're going to have Solomon. And then before Christmas break, that winter showcase. How important is that for you to grow this team before you get into, I've said it all week now, the toughest league in the state?
Oh, absolutely. It's, our league is hands down. I don't even think there's anybody that is even close to what our league provides in terms of the depth and the competitiveness. So, you want to walk into that prepared. It's nice to have wins, but I think there's a little more value to being tested going into that. So that was kind of our challenge here this year when we put the schedule together is, make sure we're playing teams that are going to really push us and make us better here.
And I kind of want to ask you this question, and obviously, an answer, but what are your expectations now for this season coming off of, last year and then, who you have coming back?
I think the easy answer would probably be to, go back to state, but that's really not what our focus is. I told the girls the other day that, if we don't go back, we don't go back. But, our goal is we walk into practice every day, we give it our best effort, and, we work to get better. And if we do those things, everything else is going to kind of fall in line and take care of itself.
A day in and day out. I remember you saying that a time or two during football season as well. And last one here for you, Trevor, before I let you go. But as you look at this kind of first part of the season before Christmas break, where do you want this team to improve on before you do hit league schedule in January?
Yeah, right now we're not shooting the ball very well, but we're still finding ways to average, I think, 48 points, something like that. So kind of getting to the flow of being able to knock down some shots. I thought second half on Monday we did a little better job of that. So just kind of getting back into the rhythm of things before, league schedule really kicks off.
And like every season, it takes the offense a little bit of time to kind of get rocking and rolling, but you'll have plenty of opportunities this week to get it rolling. Again, talking with Trevor Kuhlman, head coach of the Linn girls basketball team. Trevor, I appreciate the time every week, and we'll look forward to chatting more basketball this season.
All right, I appreciate you having me on.
Linn Bulldogs Coach's Corner, a service of Blue Valley Technologies, the Blue Valley Insurance Agencies, Midwest Products, and Kuhlman Implement and Hardware.